What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the towels. I'm going to give you a little preview of what's coming up in this next hour. So in just a second, we're going to take another look at our today's special, which we sold, I think, over a couple thousand just the last hour alone. So stick around to find out why. But then we're going to talk about another brand new set. Now, this is a weekly deal drop, and we're dropping it right here and right now, and this is phenomenal. It's actually a 20-piece set. Now, here's what's really interesting. None of these have been laundered. So when you see 20 pieces, I think it looks a little bit flat, to be honest with you, but no. Do you have the laundered ones?
How much taller it is.
It really is. There we go. Thank you.
Sorry.
So here's our regular ones that have not been laundered yet, but look, here's the laundered.
One washing.
That's one washing. So Ellen washed the set. Look how much bigger they all are, right? So understand, yours will be even more plush when you get them at home and wash them a couple times. $79.95. We have gray sand, white, jade blue, and soft mauve. These are 100% terry. You get 2 bath mats, 6 bath towels, 4 hand towels, and 8 washcloths. And I don't know what it is, but if you're using those same old poor, ragged, towels you've had for 100 years, and how many of you trim off the rough edges because they're starting to shred? It's probably time for some new towels. And we got them coming up, so stay with us. All right, it's time to take another look at a very, very popular today's special. The whole idea tonight is to create your own home retreat, and this will certainly do it for you. Okay guys, well, this is the most popular color you're seeing right now is this absolutely gorgeous moss green. Even when I was looking at the pictures, I was so attracted to this. And I said that to Ellen before we went on the air. I go, this moss green I love so much, and Ellen does too, and you at home love it as well. So that is actually the most popular of our today's special options. But what's the big deal? What are we doing that has made this so exciting and such a great value? You're getting a whopping 6 pieces in this set if you order the full through the California King. And everyone pays the exact same price of under $50. You get 4 pillowcases, a fitted sheet, and a flat sheet. If you get the twin or the twin XL, you get the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, and you get 1 pillowcase with that. And then we have the most amazing colors, and this is 100% exclusive to you. And what I said early on tonight is, let's make your home this incredible retreat. And how do you do it? You treat yourself to really beautiful bedding. That's one of the real keys to make your homes feel special. A lot of times to get this kind of bedding, fleece, it would cost us a fortune, but it doesn't because this is our proprietary brand here at HSN. So we're able to really knock down the price, but give you high-end, high-quality luxe fleece. That's what you're buying tonight. It's not the crinkly, gross stuff you find at the supermarket. This is very high-end, really high-level fleece that we're doing for our very special value today. All right, so Ellen's back with me. Ellen Benner's been here for 23 years in retail, even longer than that. I want to go over the colors right off.
Definitely.
And let's show them all those, and then we'll jump into how great this set is.
And this bag right here, this is actually how this set comes packaged. So whatever color you're getting, you're going to get a matching fleece little tote that you can store them when you're not using it. So this is the winter blue that you're looking at here. We have 3 patterns that we did. We did this taupe plaid, which has been really popular. We have a floral, which has like a little marigold, like wispy on a cream background. I think that one's so pretty and sweet. Then we did our gray stripe. It's on a white, so if you like that more like white and gray, it works almost like a solid. You could use it with anything. Then we get into our solids. We have the Misty Rose. I don't know why that one, I have a hard time. There's your moss green. Next to that, we have the navy. Then we have that winter blue, really which is pretty. Like that icy blue. And then last, we have our most neutral, which is the vanilla.
Gosh, you guys. And
these
this
are dreamy.
Fleece. Yeah, the best analogy I think we've come up with so far is how many of you buy outerwear that has a fleece lining already built in, or you can zip it in and out? Those are really expensive jackets to buy when they have that fleece layer. Why do we like it? Because we have warmth without the weight and without the bulk. That's the beauty of fleece.
It really is. It's a breathable, soft, moisture wicking fiber. It's no break-in. It is so like spongy and light and stretchy next to your skin. It is brushed, double brushed. So everything our team at Concierge, we've never done this in 2 decades. We've never done a fleece today's special. And the reason why I was telling Suzanne is because we have super high standards in this brand. Like, we are known for our natural fibers. We are known for high-end, gorgeous bedding. So when we did fleece, this is not the fleece This is the fleece that when you are shopping in a high-end catalog where they usually charge you by the sheet, that's the grade of fleece that we're doing on these. So they're super soft. They have substance to them, but they're not heavy. And if you think about it, what fleece is, and I'm gonna grab the green that you all love. Here, I'm gonna show you, is when you're looking at this fabric, it really is, I always equate it to if you've ever seen cotton candy being spun. All those little fibers, they're loosely tied together, and then they're brushed. And we actually brush the fiber on the inside and the outside, so everything that touches your skin is super cozy and soft. There's even a little stretch and give in this, so it's not restrictive when you're sleeping in it, and it's so insulating. So, you know, if you've ever, or if you are right now in somewhere where it's super cold, and you get into your bed and it's just icy, like your cotton sheets just aren't cutting it, this is gonna feel like your bed is pre-warmed, because it really does. All of those little air pockets, they insulate you like a thermos. So when you slip into your sheets, you're at that perfect temperature.
Yes, and it's not like you have to warm the sheets up. Like I
Right.
said this last hour, it's so true. I spent most of my childhood freezing cold. My dad, we lived in a big Victorian home, and my dad was very thrifty, and he wouldn't turn the heat on, and we had bad heating system anyway. I would wear a knit cap every night to go to bed, and I remember I would just hold still, because it was a big Victorian house, so it was very breezy. It's old, right?
Yeah.
And I would hold still and try to warm up this one little section, and then I'd move one leg over by 5 inches, and it would be ice cold again. And that's not a way to sleep.
No.
And even as an adult, I've lived in some really old homes and had the same darn problem.
Yeah, there's always that cold room, or maybe it's the basement. You have that cold basement.
It's just wintertime up north, honey. I
Oh
mean,
my
enough
gosh.
said right there. I grew up in Ohio, lived in Philadelphia. I've lived up north for many years. It's just cold, right? And there's nothing worse than getting to a freezing cold bed. Now imagine the reverse. Imagine after a really long day, you've been sloshing out in the snow and the sleet and the slush and the muck and all the rain, and then you crawl into bed and you're just in this wonderful, comfortable hug, like a nest.
Yeah.
You're just cuddled down into your bed. That is the difference between night and day, black and white TV, and 4K. you
Right,
know?
exactly. Well, you know, it's funny because when we offer winter sheets, you know, I always say that, I've said for years, sheets are like clothing. You climb into bed, they touch every part of you, the pillowcase, your face, they're under you, they're over you. In the wintertime, we don't run around in cotton t-shirts. And I do love my natural cotton sheets, but you know, this is the sheet that is gonna give you the proper insulation. Maybe you don't have to run the heat as much. You're gonna climb into a bed that feels pre-warmed, it's not icy. These are super soft and brushed, so your dry, winter, sensitive skin is gonna feel so good next to these. And I love the fact too that there's no break-in. So immediately when you get these out of the package, they feel so soft.
Yeah.
And then when you wash them, I'll show you when we go to the other bed, I washed a set at home. And not only was it like a dream to wash, like they look and feel exactly the same, maybe a little bit softer. So these are a durable fabric. If you've ever bought flannel sheets, you know, there's good flannel and bad flannel out there. And a lot of times flannel, it's brushed, but it's a super thin layer.
Yep.
And what I like about these is they are more plush. And I'm actually gonna show you with one pillowcase, you know, what we're talking about in terms of like the squishiness and the loftiness and the airiness of this. So think about this, giving you that insulation without being hot, without being heavy, so you're not waking up perspiring, but you're just cozy. You're so cozy and warm.
breathable.
And breathable. And we did a lot of things to make this value like exceptional. The fact that you're getting the extra pillowcases. I mean, you think about how much you would spend on 2 extra pillowcases. We usually charge like around 20.
And yeah, 20 to 25 bucks.
Yeah, so those are included, and then we oversized everything. Everything is generously cut, so your pillowcase to your flat sheet to your fitted sheet, so it's gonna fit your bed beautifully. You're gonna have beautiful drape and coverage from your top sheet. I just hope a lot of you will get these home, try them on your bed. Look at that color, isn't it so pretty? This is the winter blue. We actually layered it on the bed with the gray stripe. So, you know, the fact too that when you shop for fleece sheets, usually, especially at this time of year, you're seeing sheets that have like snowmen and reindeer on them. And I love the fact that we did these transitional colors that will work through the next months, because a lot of times winter goes through like April, May in a lot of places.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So you'll get a lot of use out of these.
Well, and also too, if you're heavy AC users, my husband loves to keep our place freezing
me
cold.
too. I love a cold bedroom.
Oh, I do. Oh, my God.
You just sleep better.
Yeah, you do. And so even in the wintertime, I think there's a ton of us that still be using these.
Yes.
All right, so here's kind of where we stand. I do want to mention we have a beautiful blanket that's available that does either go exact match or is a color coordinated match back to our today's special. It's called our fleece blanket. It's twin, full queen and king. It's on sale for only $29.95. It's a little bit denser than the today's special, just to kind of give you an idea of where it is. But I've got all these gorgeous colors you can see. If you'd like to pick up the blanket, the price is incredible. Like, that's amazing to get a big king size blanket that's done in that extra special luxe fleece.
That's a beautiful blanket. We did a little
So
heavier
pretty.
gauge on that than your sheet, so it's
got a little bit more weight to it.
Yes, so luxe.
But here's what's interesting. You guys are loving the vanilla this hour.
Oh.
Last hour was the moss green. Everybody's going for it, but I think the vanilla is so creamy and perfect. I love it too because it's going to go back to any kind of quilt you have, any comforters you already have. Maybe you've got a look in your bedroom and you're like, well, the other colors might not work with that. The vanilla is going to work in everybody's bedroom. It just is so universal and easy. And it is a true creamy vanilla color.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's not
like
a white.
Right. It just looks, all of these are so wintry and soft. Should we go to the other?
Let's go to the other bed too.
Yeah, so we'll show you the mist.
And here's if you're new to us, I think what's the other thing that we do that nobody else really does is it doesn't matter what size you order. Everybody gets the same price as the person who's buying the twin. So if you're buying a king, you know, between a twin and a king, it's a whole lot more material. It's just a lot more construction to it. No, everybody gets the same price. And you were funny last hour, she said, when you go online and you look at sheet prices, they'll give you the twin price, but then when you click over to the king, it's substantially more.
It usually doubles.
Yeah, we don't do that. When you
No.
click king on our today's special, it's the exact same price as the twin. 4 pillowcases included, the fit sheet, the flat sheet, all included in this exclusive set. And I love the actual carrying case. So if you're gonna store it away, if you're gonna put it away, or if you wanna actually put a pillow insert inside there and make it a little pillow, I think that would be adorable too.
Right, this is how it comes to you. It's so soft. I wish we had feel-o-vision. This is one of those that, like, when you touch these, that brushing that we do, this is a very durable fabric too. You know, when you launder them, and I'll show you, and I'll tell you what I did. This is a set. Let me grab the original because I want you to see that the color didn't change, they didn't fade. All I did was I washed them on delicate and I dried them on low. But do you see that? You really cannot tell a difference. There wasn't a lot of fluff in the dryer. These dried fast, and they really are a workhorse for you in the winter months. One thing I do recommend, if you can, and look how fluffy, this is a queen size set.
That's crazy.
I mean, this is amazing, right? Doesn't that just look like you're gonna climb into like the coziest bed? If you can, I would recommend getting 2 sets because the worst thing in the winter time is having to wait for your sheets to come out of the dryer before you can dress your bed. So if you get a couple sets, you could have one in the linen closet and one on the bed. So you've always got that backup. So that's the winter blue. Our team really did, one thing we usually do when we do sheets is we do like great transitional solids, but we do some fun prints. And I like to point that out because this is an exclusive brand, so you can't find these anywhere else. So this is that gray stripe. It really works like a solid. It's just a beautiful, we have so many ways you can layer with this. There's a gray fleece blanket. There's a beautiful gray down alternative comforter that would be fabulous with this.
Last hour.
It's funny, this was the color on the pre-sale that was like our #1, but I think it was because we had it on the bed. This is the taupe plaid, right? And then the floral. This one to me is just so fun.
You know what I love about the taupe plaid, actually? Can we go back to
yeah.
it? It's the plaid without screaming moose hunting plaid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's soft.
it's a
subtle.
it's like a luxe plaid. It's a more elevated. Like, I think if you get this plaid and then you grab the vanilla in the blanket or the comforter.
The comforter.
Can you guys throw the vanilla comforter out here?
Yeah.
Can somebody go grab that?
Yeah. And
Oh
there's
my
also
God,
a
can you
taupe.
imagine
Oh my gosh,
how
it would be
beautiful your bed
so
would be?
pretty.
There it is. And if we had the vanilla comforter on that bed, then done.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause it
gorgeous.
gives you kind of that sophisticated country look without
Yes.
looking, you know, too moose hunting
Right?
lodge, without looking like a lodge.
Right. It's like a little ode to that, right?
Yeah.
But I love that color combination. Like taupe and ivory, if you think of like a high-end hotel, that's a great color combination that they do. I also love that maybe you have coastal, like, right? And you think about some of those coastal areas that get like blistery cold.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, in the winter. We have a navy and we have this wintry blue right here. Look how pretty those are together. You could layer. I love both of these with the vanilla. The vanilla, I think if you're getting two sets, one should be vanilla.
For sure.
It just looks great with all of these. We did this moss green, which a lot of you are loving. It's like that perfect, almost like an olive green. Great if you have florals on your bed or if you just want that deep green. And then the misty rose that you're seeing on our bed.
Okay, they did us a huge favor.
Okay,
we're gonna grab the comforter. Thank you, love. It's big too, guys. This was not an easy task.
I know.
Okay, so we have this stunning, it's 100% cotton, 300 thread count comforter. It's got a sateen finish to it. So let's have a moment with this comforter on this bed.
Yeah,
but
here,
look
I'll
at
help
it.
you.
If you had the sheets in the taupe, or any of the colors, quite frankly, but look how pretty this is with the taupe. If these were your sheets, envision this all on the bed, and then you had this comforter at the bottom of the bed.
Easy, one and done. And your bed is like so cozy, right?
So pretty.
This is that 100%
Or
cotton
even the floral
sateen.
would look great. I mean,
So
any of the
pretty.
colors obviously look fantastic. But if you didn't see the comforter, it's typically going to be about $100. It's brand new tonight. It's the first time we're airing it, and we had it on last hour. It's $59. Like, even Ellen and I couldn't get over it. We're like, and it's super high end.
Look at the drape on that.
Oh, thanks,
like,
guys.
You can see
Yeah,
just
look
how
how it
luxe,
comes
how
over.
far down it comes.
And
So-
we've got, I think, 3 different sizes in this. We have the twin, the full queen, and the king, but they are oversized,
They're
guys.
all
So
oversized.
this is the elegant bed. I mean, this one I was talking about creating kind of the perfect retreat in your own home. This is how you do it. It's these important elements like a fleece sheet. People have heard of flannel. I referenced it last hour because that was the first time I ever remember sleeping on something other than like a cotton sheet or a poly sheet. And it was a great experience. But I think fleece goes so far above a flannel.
It's just cozier. It's got more texture. It's got a little stretch. I love that. You know, my mom always says like she doesn't like sheets that are restrictive, you know, like when you roll and you feel like it's just like, so this has that nice like stretch to it. So it just fits beautifully on your bed. So comfortable, so cozy. And look at the plush and pile of this. And when you get this home, you look at how thick it is and you think, oh, is that heavy? It's so light, it's so airy. And that's what Suzanne and I were mentioning. If you think about high-end activewear, I mean, there's brands out there that have built their entire line on fleece, and you hike in it, you live in it. If you're an outdoors person, it's because it keeps you warm and insulated, but it's not making you sweat. It doesn't make you hot. It's super breathable. It feels good against your skin. It moves with you. So it's a great material. In fact, I always reference this when I think about fleece because I don't know how many of you put your babies in these little footy onesie pajamas.
Everybody.
This is the fleece, right? This is why we love it. It's this kind of coziness, right? Like you think about what you wrap your baby in. That's the kind of material and feel that these sheets have.
And babies are all happy in fleece, man. They sleep like a rock in fleece. Put them in a little wool number, probably not so comfortable, but in fleece, they're out cold, right? And that's what we love about it. Like the baby fleece, or the baby fleece, you're like, oh my gosh, they're gonna be so snuggly in it. Well, imagine now it's an adult fleece. It's a version of a onesie for us, that we have all of our body all over our bed. And it is, I think this time of year, we've got a lot going on, and I get it, I understand, and we're trying to get ready for Christmas, and we're trying to get the food and the presents, and the gifts and the wrapping and all that stuff. And you go to bed and you're so tense and tight. Can you imagine the next night you make your bed with this and then you slip in and all of a sudden, like all the stress of the day just melts away because you're just surrounded by this amazing, soft, wonderful hug. And what I love the most is it is warmth without the weight, but it's not flimsy either. I don't want you to think because of the price that they're really thin or they're threadbare. They're not. They really have a beautiful hand to them. And remember, we're using the same techniques, but elevating them. That's some of the most important, expensive housing, home catalogs that are out there use. use. They have fleece sheets out there, but they go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. We took it, said we can do it better, we'll do it oversized. We even added a tag on the edges that tell you if it's top, bottom, up, or down.
It makes making the bed so much easier,
I
especially
love
if you have
that.
a king size bed, right?
Yes.
I can never tell. Also, everything is oversized. So you mentioned, and I said, you know, this brand, almost 2 decades we've been here at HSN, we're a very high-end luxe brand. So we didn't do fleece until we could really do fleece the way we wanted to do as a Today Special. So high-end luxury fleece that is like the perfect weight. We oversized and we doubled your pillowcases. So you're seeing 4 on all of these beds because you're getting double the pillowcases. Those are oversized, so they're larger than the standard, so you'll have no trouble with your pillowcases getting them on the pillows. The top sheet is oversized. I mean, typically by 6 to 8 inches, like in the width or the length. And then of course the fitted sheet, probably the most important. And this is if you have that mattress pad or topper or maybe that adjustable bed. We're gonna give you that 18-inch accommodation. We're gonna put elastic all the way around the edges so it's easy to get on and off the bed and it stays in place. And I'm telling you, when you're shopping for sheets, especially when you're looking at fleece out there, it's hard to differentiate. But little things like being able to tuck your flat sheet, having enough fabric to tuck it in, or like to make sure that your fitted sheet is fitting your bed, those things matter.
Oh,
and the other thing that matters is like when you wash this a few times, they're gonna come out beautifully, right? That they're not gonna like fray and fade and shrink and wrinkle and shed. I mean, this is really gonna be a set that you will love. You will wash it over and over. Remember, just delicate, dry it on low, and you don't have to iron them, and you don't wanna iron them. I mean, who does wanna iron them?
I never wanna iron them.
That's easy, easy care. And you're right, you know, winter's long. We're just getting started. Today is officially the first day of winter.
First day of winter.
So if you think about, you know, those colder months, especially if you get like a floral or one of these lighter colors, when it's like March and you're like, oh my gosh, this is like just what I need on the bed right now. The gray days of winter, these sheets are gonna give you that coziness, that softness, and that burst of color or pattern.
But it really counts too. Like it's those little things that you add into your life. And here's an easy way to do it. You can get this home for about $17, and that's using a major credit card. You pay it off in 3 months, but you're gonna get it right away. You have many months to go before it's gonna get warm enough to go back to your cotton sheets or your, you know, microfiber sheets or whatever you use normally. You have many, many months of snuggling into your bed and feeling like you're in the most important, soft, loving nest you've ever slept in. That is what this feels like. And if you're used to flannel, there's a lot of flannel out there, but most of it's really bad flannel. And even if it's good flannel, it starts to pill and gets worn pretty quickly.
Right, they
this
wear
is
out.
fleece. They really do. They wear out fast
They're
too.
like, you buy them and you use them a season.
One season, and
right?
you can literally throw them away.
Yeah,
because
so these will
they
be
just
season after season.
This is years of just having that comfort and surrounded by this wonderful warmth that's light without being too heavy, too thick, too sweaty. It's even breathable, which is pretty amazing.
That's the thing I like about it. And you know, you get such texture from this because the fibers are spun different. They're spun, they're literally spun loosely, and it's loose. And think about like a cotton sheet where it's over, under, it's really tightly woven because of the loose way that this is woven. And then the fact that it's brushed, not only on the front, but on the back. So everything that touches your skin is that super soft brushed fleece. So it really insulates your body. It doesn't add the weight. And I like, if you're a hot sleeper, these are not gonna make you like, they're not heavy, and they get that insulation and that breathability at the same time.
Well, and here's the proof. If you buy outerwear jackets that have either fleece lining on the inside or you can remove the fleece lining, it zips out, why do they use fleece? Because you're not going to get overheated and you're not going to get sweaty and hot. That's why they use fleece. That's a big deal.
And
you were saying like an athletic
the
wear,
flexibility of this too. So it really moves with you. So I think that's really important because you think about your bed, you want to be as cozy as possible.
Yeah. So it's going to get in all the nooks and crannies. It's going to cover up your nose if your nose is cold. I've experienced that too. I've lived a lot of cold weather.
Burrow in there.
You really will. You see like all, where are you? And the toughest decision is, actually the toughest thing to do is getting out of bed in the morning. Not decision. The decision's easy because there's a lot of great colors and the price is awesome. It's, oh, I got to get out from under this in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
And I got to hit that cold floor and I got to go into the cold bathroom.
You better have your slippers like right there by the bed.
Yeah, you
so
better.
That you can like climb right into them.
And by the way, we have the towels coming up, but we have a heating system. Not a heating rack, but a heating, like, gorgeous tub in the kind of the best word or container that actually will preheat all of your goodies, like your mittens, your gloves, your sweaters, your towels,
your blankets,
your blankies
oh,
you can put
it.
in there. And we've got that coming up. It's brand new tonight too.
That's
so stick
amazing.
around to see that.
So where are we? I'm curious what the colors, how the
Are
colors.
you ready? Because this is interesting this
Yes,
hour. All right. So Brandon, where do we stand? Moss green is number one again, which I think is so gorgeous. Number two is the Misty Rose, which is on the bed you're seeing here.
On the bed.
And then it's going to be the vanilla too. So the vanilla is number 3. Remember, combining them is a great idea, getting 2 sets.
If you can get 2 sets.
Because the problem is, if you've got 1 set and then you got to put on the cold cotton sheets or the microfiber cold sheets.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to be like, oh man, hurry up and wash
You're
those.
going to be watching the dryer, waiting for these to come out.
Impatiently watching it go around.
Right? Well, one thing that we did too is we want to give you these transitional colors that will work throughout the year. I love the moss green because it has a little bit of olive in it, but if you have florals, maybe you have your favorite quilt or your comforter and you want to match this back. The floral, I think, looks really pretty. This is a great combination of putting the floral that we did with the moss green. You can see in the little stem. And then this one, I think, is an easy, just really nice print. The white with the gray stripe, we're calling it gray stripe. There's a little emblem there that runs in between, so it's got like a dotting. It's just really delicate print that works like a solid. Then the blues, we have both the winter blue, which is like that perfect icy blue. And then we have a navy.
There's the navy, okay? Now, the other thing I really like about that stripe too is we have the gray comforter, that incredible comforter deal that we just showed you, and we have the gray blanket. If you want to get it's $29 blanket, looks really good with that gray stripe. It's really pretty, and I think that's elegant without being. It's elegant and unisex at the same time.
It is.
Like you can get if you're like my husband doesn't necessarily want to look at a big florally bed. That's just not his thing. You know what I mean? But having some print makes your bedroom look a little more interesting. So you might want to think about getting that and then adding the solid comforter or the blanket to it. That comforter, that's the steal of the deal too. Beyond the today's special, that is by far one of the best values of the entire day is that comforter price.
For sure.
And here it is. It's right here.
Yes,
we'll show it to you one more time.
it's so luxurious.
It's gorgeous. So this is 100% cotton and it's 300 thread count and it's sateen finish. It's a little wrinkly, so ignore that. We just had him grab whatever.
Yeah.
But this is absolutely so high end.
Right. This is the vanilla. Yeah, I think the gray we had with the gray and white stripe bed over there.
And the green moss, which we're calling in that case the oil green.
Oil green. That was on the blanket. That was on the blanket.
On the comforter, yeah, the blanket's called oil green, but on the comforter it is moss green.
And it's like a vibrant green.
It's gorgeous, this beautiful sheen to it. So really elevate your bedroom experience, but make it a usable bed. Like a lot of us want an elevated bed, but they're uncomfortable. It's actually,
for sure.
No one uses their comforter. Oh my goodness, don't sleep on that.
I hope you will not miss these. I think you're going to be so like surprised at the quality when you get these home.
No, I completely
so
agree.
Affordable.
And again, 6 pieces if you're getting the full through the California King. If you're getting the twin or the twin XL, you will get 1 pillowcase. Everybody else is going to get 4 pillowcases in their set. All right, so how many of you have company coming here in a couple days? And you went to pull together your towel selection and you're using, I don't know, a SpongeBob's beach towel and a Hello Kitty towel when your kid was 5 years old. And you're like trying to clobber together, or you've got towels that have stains on them, and you're trying to find the ones that look the cleanest because you're going to put them in the guest room.
Or they're rough and scratchy.
Oh, they're rough and scratchy. Or how many have done this in my past? I finally got over it. I used to take scissors and cut the ragged edges off my towels, but I'm talking about situations that I literally have lived. And then finally, I woke up one day and I said, Suze, you work at HSN. We sell a lot of great towels. For gosh sakes, just get new towels. And I've never regretted updating my towels because there's something so, it's like a mini luxury, a mini spa experience, just having brand new, fresh, gorgeous towels.
When you open your linen closet and everything is like, organized and matched, I think it's like adulting. It's like adulting at its finest, right? You feel like,
true.
I did it.
I finally did it.
Well, this is
so
actually,
we got the deal for you.
Yeah, this is, I think, the largest, one of the largest configurations we've ever done.
Had to be. It's
right?
20 pieces.
20 pieces. So everything, and this is what they look like after one washing. So you're getting 6 of the oversized bath towels. I mean, they are so luxe. You can see right here. They are 30 by 56, so they're really nice and big. You're getting 6 of those in the set. That's worth the price of admission.
Totally
right there.
is, yeah.
And then we're giving you 8 of the washcloths, and we oversized those as well. They're 13 by 13. You're getting 4 of the hand towels. And then you're getting 2 bath mats.
That's great. 2 bath mats.
2 bath mats. And these are those like hotel grade ones where we left the back off so you can just throw these in the wash and wash them just like your towels. And we did beautiful colors.
I love the colors. Okay, so there in the front, that's going to be, obviously, we're calling the blue.
The blue.
That's blue. Right in front of me, this is going to be the soft mauve. Soft mauve. Over here is going to be our jade color, so it's jade green. Up here we have the white. I mean, you can't go wrong. White, white, white. Always very clean, very spa-like. Love the white. Then beside that one is going to be our gray. And then finally here on the end, this is actually a sand color, which is a unique color for us to offer.
It is. I think it's more of like a latte, like a milk chocolate.
I was going to say a darker terracotta.
Yeah, it's a beautiful like light brown. So, you know, I always say your towels, number one, your most intimate linen, right? It's
so
also
true.
the workhorse. You wash it more than any linen in your home. And to your point, how many of us like say, oh, I have the good towels? You need 20 good towels. You want to have towels that you can go to. And if your towels are either pushing moisture around or they're too thin or they're just not covering, this is a great upgrade from the size to the loops. And I want to show you, this is 100%. And I'm going to show you on one that's washed, actually. I'm going to grab one of these. Here, let me get this one. These are 100% cotton looped terry. So that means that you see all of these beautiful cotton loops on both sides. Have you ever bought that towel and then you turn it over and it's like sheared on the back?
Yes.
So this is like so beautifully made.
Does that help with absorption?
Right, it does. Because the cotton loops can actually absorb 27 times its weight in moisture.
And does that mean it'll dry faster?
It'll dry fast too.
Oh, that's great.
So these are that great medium weight. We bound all the edges. It has that nice decorative Dobby finish or border on it. But this is a set that you can get home and you can outfit maybe 2 baths. Right?
Oh, for sure.
Because you're getting 20 pieces. And I love that we didn't like short you on the big pieces. We gave you 6 of the bath towels.
Right.
The last time I went to a wedding a few weeks ago and I got the registry and it was crazy. Like if you've shopped at department stores for towels.
Would you give her 1 washcloth?
Right, you could get like 1 towel.
Congratulations.
Or 2. The thing about a set like this, I've noticed, it doesn't matter where you shop, retailers don't sell towels in sets.
No, you have to buy them all.
And you buy them all individually. So if that ever happens to you and you end up like you're short a couple washcloths or you can't find exactly what you need, also this comes out to $4 a towel.
Yeah, I mean $4. Think about it, $4 a towel.
Right.
And it's all beautiful. Like a lot of times, if you're going to get anywhere near a $4 towel, you're not going to have this finish on it. And you just showed that too. But it's not going to have the trimmed edges like this. They're just going to be rough edges that have been sewn. So that's been folded over and trimmed. You know what I'll do, guys? Let me show it on the gray so you can see it better. So here's the difference: $4, okay? And think about all the pieces you're getting. So see this flip on the top? That's on the top and the bottom, and that's completely finished, and on the edges on each side. And then that, when you see that trim right there, and it's also on the bottom, that's just a next level towel. You know, that's not just your basic washcloth that you buy for $2 at, you know, wherever at a supermarket.
Right.
These are only $4 a piece. And again, you're getting a massive set. So if you've done this where you're kind of trying to cobble together and you've got company, I've had it happen so often, I finally just said, enough, this is ridiculous. You are an adult. I love what you said. You are an adult. You need to just have nice towels for your company, even if I don't use nice towels, which I do. And I finally did. I broke down several years and go, you idiot, just get nice towels. Just invest in them and treat yourself. And I bought them from HSN. If you go to my house, you'll see HSN towels. This is a weekly deal drop, which means it's a limited time on this offer at $79 and some change. Plus, if you look down below, how many flex are we doing on this, guys? I guess I could look over here. 3 flex, you can get these home for a little over $26.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And see them for yourself and try them out, launder them. See the quality of them, and if you don't love them, you can send it back for your refund.
Well, you can see just the difference in the size of the piles. And I've found that when I do this,
washed. These are washed.
and this is 1 washing. And when I've done this in the past, when I do 2 washings, it gets even higher. It's called blooming. So when you're dealing with 100% cotton towels, which I would say too, when you're ordering towels, make sure you're reading the fine print, because if they're blending in a synthetic, it's just not going to be as absorbent. The other thing is if you get your towel and it's pushing the water around, if you're using fabric softener, it actually puts a coating on your towel. So use the dryer balls instead in your dryer. I want to mention the size too. So on your bath towel, it's actually 30 inches by 56, and the standard is 27 by 52.
No kidding.
So it's 3 to 4 inches wider and longer. And I think that's really important, especially with it so cold right now, because when you grab that towel in the morning, you want to get great coverage. And you also want to get a towel that is quick drying and absorbent. Have you ever done this? Have you bought a towel and you said, I'm going to get the big heavy one because it's got to be better? And it's the worst because it never dries, either in your dryer or on your body. You grab it
or
the
hanging
next day.
up.
Exactly. So these are that perfect medium weight where they will be quick drying. You're getting 20 pieces and you're getting all these great colors.
Yeah, which again, you're never going to find this kind of deal anywhere else.
No,
if
and
you
we
go to a
rarely
store,
do it.
But even if you go to a supermarket, you're still buying individual washcloth, individual hand cloth, and individual
and
bath
they're not
towels.
$4.
They're definitely not $4.
No, and then the fact that we included the bath mats, that's another big deal.
I love those bath mats.
We rarely, if we do have bath mats, they're usually a separate purchase, so you're getting 2 of those, and they're 30 by 18, I think. Does that sound right? I think they're 30 by 18. I like this in front of your shower also.
It's 30 by 18, you're
30 by 18,
right,
or maybe you have a double sink and you want to put these right in front just to catch that extra moisture. I want to talk colors too.
Can I tell you really quick, my favorite bath mat is this because it's so easy to launder.
I like it
if you get the
too.
big, thicky, chunky ones and you're trying to shove them into your washing machine,
wash them.
you don't wash them, and then they get really gross. These, if they get, because I have puppies and dogs and they get their footprints all over them, I wash them so fast, so easy.
I like these too because they're so well done. I love that we did that little decorative framing around that as well. So this one is the blue. This color in the middle I think is so interesting. We're calling it, I think, soft mauve.
Soft mauve.
It's a beautiful, it's a little bit blushy pink, but there's a little lavender in it. The jade, I think, think about these as
and there's less than 400 in the jade left.
It's very spa, and I want you to think of towels as like a decorative accessory in your bathroom, especially when you're getting this many. I would put them in a basket, hang them on a ladder, roll them up, really show them off. We do have it in white.
White, classic.
Classic. Hotel inspired. The gray, I think, is such a great neutral. I like getting this for my sons. They just love a gray towel.
Yeah.
And then this one we're calling
that's sand.
Sand, but it's a little bit deeper. It's like a chocolate or a latte.
A latte terra, like a deep.
Oh, they're liking it. Yeah, I'm gonna pull one of these out.
Because I love the fact you're loving the sand. That's a really unusual color for us to have. I've never, ever, ever. I'm sure you might have, but I've never seen us do that.
Well, and I like colors like this. If you have natural stone in your bathroom, it's hard to find these these browns and these neutral colors. Isn't that
actually
nice?
Gorgeous,
right?
Yeah, it's really.
It really is a really pretty color, very rare. So as is a 20-piece set. I don't remember. I can't remember the last time we did this.
Yeah, we think it's the largest set we've done, and basically it's at today's special price. I mean, it's $4 a piece. Remember, I have to look down because there's so many pieces. You're getting 2 bath mats. You're getting 6 bath towels. 6 bath towels. That's towels that got you covered. Either it's just you, your partner, or you got the whole gang coming to visit. You're good. You're getting 4 hand towels, and you're getting 8 washcloths with this set. 8. It's huge.
Yeah.
And again, really premium quality because it is concierge. All right. Well, if you want to wake up to a very warm and toasty towel.
Oh my gosh.
I've got that coming up next, brand new.
What a great idea.
But first, let's do 30 seconds on this, if you will.
Oh my gosh. Yes, so this is a brand new down alternative comforter. It's 100% cotton, 300 thread count cotton sateen, oversized boxing, super lofty fill, machine wash, tumble dry. And we even put little tabs on the side if you're covering it with a duvet, but why would you? Because look at these gorgeous colors. This is a great way to top off a bed. It's breathable, it's moisture wicking, it's an incredible value in the most beautiful
Unbelievable.
colors. Yeah.
And even if you maybe didn't go for our today's special, which is fine, I get it. If you really want to revamp your bedroom instantly, grab that.
Oh, and the other thing,
it's a steal of a deal tonight.
It's super oversized.
Yeah.
So it is so luxe. You're going to get great drape on that.
And again, you're getting twin, full queen combo, or king.
Yeah.
And it'll still work on a cow king, is that oversized?
Or a twin XL because it's so oversized.
All right, thanks, Ellen.
Thank you, it was fun.
We will see you throughout the day.
Yes.
All right,
hanging
stick
out with
around.
you.
Got more coming up. All right, so imagine getting up in the morning. You've got your brand new towels, but they're heated when you put them on.
That sounds amazing.
And it's not like the European owie hottie towel racks. This is totally different, brand new, and it's coming up next.
Oh my gosh, I
around,
gotta stick around for that.
Gotta have toasty towels.
Wake up and show your skin some love. And experience a more radiant outlook with Skin Cosmetics. Our ingredient-rich formulas provide real results that help transform your skin and feel of your skin. We enhance your beauty to empower you. And the best part is, you can do it yourself. so you can have beautiful looking skin in every decade of your life. Because genuine beauty always begins with skin.
The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you. We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Talking about this huge 20-piece towel set, right? Well, imagine if you woke up in the morning and this towel was nice and toasty warm. Now, Megan's joined me, and how long have you been on HSN now?
10 years
Is it
this month.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy
December
anniversary.
14th is my 10 years.
Well, happy anniversary. All right, well, Megan's joining me, but here's the thing. Recently when I was in Europe, and I've been to Europe a couple times, they all have towel warmers, racks on the wall. If you touch them, they're incredibly hot, but it was the first time I'd ever had a real warm towel. I'm like, why don't we have this concept here in the US? Because they're in every bathroom in Europe,
Yes.
like every bathroom.
Yes.
Well, I love what we did here. This is so clever.
I
Take
feel
the
like-
concept, but make it into a container.
Feel this.
Oh my gosh, this feels so, and the studio
How
is so
amazing
cold,
is
you
that?
guys.
I have my socks in here, so
I'm so
imagine
happy.
that you're wanting to cuddle up for a movie and you go, oh, okay, just give me 1 second, and you pull out your 50 by 60 inch blanket and you unfold this and you wrap yourself in warmth as you cozy up to a winter wonderland movie.
Oh,
and then
this
you
is
pull out your
good.
socks, your warm socks, and you just feel absolutely amazing. Now, of course, this is a towel warmer, so it's great for towels. If you just got your concierge towels, you're gonna love it for this. But the crazy thing is there's so many different ways that you can use it, from your bathrobes to your clothing, to your pajamas before you go to bed, your bathrobe when you get out of the shower, and of course, like we were just talking about, cuddling up with a movie.
Oh, I was thinking mittens, scarves, anything if you're about to go outside. Can you imagine just having this
Yes.
by your front door, and then all of a sudden just pull out that winter hat, that, you know, the knit hat, and you put it on and you're so happy because you're so warm, and your hands are warm and your mittens are not freezing cold. Oh, this is heavenly, you guys. All right, we have two colors, and it's really a beautiful design. We have the silver or we have the gold, so there's two different options, and the gold and silver are both on the top handle and on the base.
That's right. So we've kept it very simple. One thing I love about Pure Enrichment is that everything is in the name. We keep everything really pure, these beautiful colors that match your decor, all white, either the brushed gold or the brushed silver, so it's truly gonna match any decor, but we enrich your life. This is all about bringing wellness to your home in the most luxurious way, but also at the most affordable prices. So this is how we're gonna bring that spa-like experience to the everyday boring moments of our life, right? Like, we're always gonna take a shower, but what if you could take a shower and then out came your brand new towel, and when you get out, instead of having those goose pimples, you're absolutely wrapped in warmth at 158 degrees. And it doesn't stop there, because this is large enough, 20 liters, that once I'm done with my towel, I pull out my bathrobe, because now I want to get ready for my day, and I have my full-length bathrobe to keep me. Let me feel this. I know you're already. She's
Girl,
gonna start
I
sweating.
just grabbed another towel. I have to tell you, this is heavenly. It feels so good. So how many of you get up, you jump out of bed, you have to go to that really cold bathroom, you're freezing to death, just so you hit that tile and your feet are like frozen
So cold.
instantly. You jump in the shower, you're nice and warm in the shower, you open the shower curtain or door, and all of a sudden that cold breeze hits you again. And you're like, oh man, this is miserable. You don't have to be that way anymore. This is amazing to have that fancy kind of heated towel idea that they use all over Europe. They so have that figured out, but the problem with those in Europe is they're open. You literally, if you touch it wrong, you go, oh, how, that is hot.
Yeah.
And they're rods, and they're usually attached to a wall. This I like so much better because it's kind of contained.
Yes, and we can, I mean, you and I, the second we sat down, we both started like hugging the outside of it, and it's nice and warm, but it is not hot to the touch. But inside, it gets up to 275 degrees. And I want you to think about it like your oven. We put our oven at 355 degrees to cook meat that's gonna get to 165. So although this gets to 275, your clothes are gonna get to 158. Your towels are gonna get to 158 degrees. So when I tell you you're gonna be wrapped in warmth, I mean literally, warmth is going to envelop you so that you're feeling just so comfortable. You're ready to tackle the day. You're ready to go outside and brave the winter, the 20 degrees that you might be stepping into. Somebody was telling me that they're like, oh my gosh, when I walk my dog in the morning, if I had this, when I come back from walking my dog, I can put on my socks or my slippers, or I can put on just a blanket and wrap myself up. Yeah. And it would just add so much joy to such a simple little part of the day that it makes you happy that you're ready to go and conquer the rest of the day.
Well, can imagine you put a scarf on before you go out to have to scrape the car and all the snow off of it.
Oh, so you can
put a warm scarf
you
on
stay right
and then
here.
You're out there scraping the car.
I'm gonna go back here.
Okay.
So let's say you have it by the front door and I'm heading out the door. I've got my hat, I've got my scarf, I've got my sweater or my jacket, and I have my mittens, and I close this off and I go about my day. But maybe when I'm coming home, I have more things in here, like my little Santa socks and towels or anything else that I might need. Maybe it's raining outside, and when you come in, now you have your towels. All of this is inside this 20-liter capacity. So what could you put in yours? Is it gonna be towels? Do you have, I know it's not the season, but do you have a swimming pool? When people get out of the pool and they're freezing cold, can you imagine having a towel that's nice and warm? My children make me put the towels in the dryer. They're like, please, can you put them in the dryer and bring them back to me? Right. And sometimes I'm really nice and I say yes. And most of the time I say, absolutely not, I'm not your servant. But with this, I can actually have this right by the pool. And of course, we don't put anything wet inside of here, but you put them in dry, and when you pull them out, then you're good to go.
Okay, show them how it works.
Okay, it's very simple. So right now we have it set on 60. So I'm just gonna hold this for about 3 seconds so that I can turn it off. You see that there's no lights going on here. When I push with a simple touch and I hold for 1, 2, 3, you see that flashing light? If it keeps flashing, it's set at 15. If I push it again, it goes to 30, 45, or 60. Once it's done flashing, it's ready to go.
Oh, what is 60, 45, and 30 minutes?
Oh, time. So 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 60 minutes. That's how long it's going to heat up for. So let's say you put it on for 60 minutes. It's going to heat up for 60 full minutes. It's going to auto shut off, so you don't have to worry about overheating anything. But it's still, you know, just like with your oven, it has to reduce its heat. So let's say it goes off and 10 minutes later you want something, it's still going to be warm for a good 10, 15 minutes after it shuts off.
Okay, so if I want it to be ready when I get out of the shower, I just hit the 30.
Yes.
And when it stops blinking, it's ready to go.
It's going to have a little beep.
Oh, it tells you.
But it's warmed up after 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, no
It's
kidding.
just holding the heat for you, maintaining the heat.
So it warms up really fast.
It does warm up really fast. Again, it's going to go up to 158 degrees. It's just so warm.
So good.
It's so warm. Actually, I have my little heat gun right here. Let's see if we can see this. So from
makes me so happy.
Back here, can we see numbers? 128 degrees. But when I open this up and go inside, you see it jump to 176, 199 in there. So we're talking about some serious heat going on. And when you take out your towel, I'm telling you, it's just like Pure Enrichment. We have these amazing heating pads. We've sold out of all of our deluxes, but they heat up to 140 degrees. And people always talk about how amazing 140 degrees feels. This is 158. And our heating pads are very large, but they're not a 50 by 60 inch blanket. And please remember that this blanket and the matching red one that you have both came out of the same 20-liter single Pure Bliss luxury towel warmer. So when I say this can hold some serious capacity, that means it's not just you that's gonna stay warm, it's everybody on the couch that gets to stay warm.
Oh, it's so true. And I mean, here's what's gonna be really, really cool is the first time you get out of the shower and you put the robe on, or you put that towel on. And then you go, oh my goodness, I am gonna move this out in the living room and put my blankets in there because we're getting ready for having a movie popcorn night with the kids or the grandkids, and everybody wants to snuggle up on that cold winter evening, right? Or think about this, how many of you crank your heat up all over the house? Why would you? If you're just gonna watch a movie and you wanna take kind of the edge off, just snuggle up in a warm blanket. That's all you need instead of having to crank the heat up to make sure the living room's warm enough to watch a movie. So in the long run, you might not have to run your heat as hard as you normally do in the winter if you're just gonna hang out. Also, can you imagine grabbing one of these as you're getting into that bed trying to go to sleep, and all of a sudden you just have this amazing warmth around you, and then it slowly fades, because I always get warmer as I'm sleeping, but I'm always cold when I start to go to bed.
So I want you to think about a heating pad and how you start sweating afterwards.
Yes, oh yeah.
Because you have it on for too long, like you want your heating pad to shut off at one point. That's not how it works when you're adding something that's warm that's not connected to electricity. So it's like it's becoming one with you, if that makes sense. And it's holding that warmth for a solid period of time until you're comfortable. And then you maintain your heat.
Here's what I would do. Honestly, once you start using this, because see, most of the time in Europe, they're only in the bathrooms and they're attached to the wall. You can't move them around.
Right.
Here's what I would do.
This can go anywhere.
Because we've got 1, 2, 3 giant bath towels in this one. I can still fit a few more things in here, right?
You can.
So what you can do, imagine having 2 blankets in here, have it right beside your couch. And then when one gets cool, when you're ready for the next blanket, you swap it out because the other one will be ready by the time this one's cool again.
That's perfect. And you could just keep going.
But you know what's really interesting? There's something deep about the heat it's generating. Can you explain that? What is that? It's not a heating pad heat.
No.
It's actually a deeper heat.
Well, we prefer, Pure Enrichment recommends 100% cotton, and cotton really holds on to that heat. And when cotton touches our skin, it really transfers that heat into our body, which penetrates deep inside.
Okay, got it.
So it just kind of holds it in. And again, a heating pad, we love heating pads. They usually cover up, you know, this big. You're talking about 50 to 50 inches by 60 inches. So we're talking about our whole body being
And look,
heated
there's 2 of them in here. So it's not like you're the only one who gets to use it, or you only use it in the bathroom like they do in Europe. All they use it for is to heat towels up in the bathroom.
And quick tip, because it's cotton, throw a cotton ball in there with some essential oils, and you're talking about the optimum spa treatment for your luxurious day.
You deserve this, you know you do. You got the new towels, you might as well get heated towels.
Absolutely.
That's living the good life right there. Again, you can do it on a budget. We have 3 flex pays. You can pick this up, and it's on sale. It's supposed to be $150 tonight. We've even taken I don't know what, $30 off. I mean, that's huge.
And this is our debut. This is the first time we've ever released it at HSN.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, they're selling equally too. Either you want the beautiful gold finish, or you want the beautiful silver finish. Those are your options. Okay, quick update on our best value today. We have now sold over 2,500. Wow, just in this first show tonight. Why has it been so popular? Well, it's a phenomenal, beautiful fleece sheet set. It's actually a whopping mega collection of 6 pieces. It's very high-end luxe fleece. There's flannel out there, and that's okay, but fleece is just next level. Think about a really expensive outdoor coat that has a fleece lining, or you zip in and zip out the fleece lining to adjust your temperature. That's what we've done with these sheets, very high-end. We've got great colors. There's actually 3 different prints, and we have 5 solids. The most popular in this hour has been the moss green, #1 by far, and then I think the striped gray was 2, and the misty rose. All right, there we go. And I've got it on the bed right now. But now we're gonna move on to, I think, what everyone deserves. Beyond the heated towels, everybody needs a body pillow. I am the biggest advocate of body pillows. I have big pillows on both sides of my body. I just love being surrounded by pillows. There's something about it keeps me secure and safe feeling when I'm sleeping. And now from Sealy, we have the ultimate body pillow for those of us who are using a king size and really do deserve a body pillow. All right, here's what we're doing, guys. Another brand new launch tonight on sale at $34.95, and we have 3 flex. This is a whopping 54 by 20 inches body pillow from Sealy. Hi, Rebecca Wood.
Hi.
Come on in. Look, I just jumped right in.
I sleep with this every single night.
I bet you do.
And I'm going to tell you, I sleep with it behind. I sleep with my leg right over. You're just going to see me show you exactly what this will do, because it gives you support full body.
Yep.
Head to toe. and it's from Sealy.
And what is it about having that kind of support that makes us feel more secure and sleep deeper?
You know what I think it is so the number one way to get the best night's sleep is to stay in one position for as long as possible. If you have hip pain, if you have back pain, I know mine, if I lay on my side and I'm a side sleeper, I start to hurt right around here. Whereas if once I have that support, and I'm gonna tell you what that support is, it's our premium down alternative fiber fill. And when I say premium, remember this is Sealy premium, so it really is top grade premium fiber fill. And that's gonna give you that support, taking pressure off your hips, taking pressure, maybe you're gonna tuck this around your back, wherever your pressure points that hurt. Remember, staying in that one place as long as possible to get that deep restorative healing sleep, that is how you get the best night's sleep. So when you have a pillow that's going to give you that support where you need it, it's not always just our neck, it's not just our head. You do need the hips, the knees, the lower back. And the really great thing about this is it just, sometimes when you see those body pillows, if they're too stuffed, it's hard to kind of go around. This has got that perfect amount, because we do have, I'm gonna show you the fiber fill and how it gives you that support, but it's malleable. You can move it, you can mold it.
You can get it to all the, you can get that perfect position. And when you hit that perfect position, all of a sudden your body just releases all the tension. It literally melts. You get it under the corner of your head, you get it, your legs between it. Now currently I have 2 king size pillows that I use on either side, but I end up wrestling with them all night. I've got to shove one down and one up and move one over because they're not long enough.
This is 52 inches. 52 inches, and when you're taking a look at this, it's not just the inside, which I'm gonna show you right here, that is luxurious. It's the outside. So we have that quilted 100% cotton outer, and that is important because it's breathable. It's 100% cotton. Cotton is also naturally hypoallergenic, but it's also quilted, so it gives you that extra layer of just comfort and luxury, and it does make it just absolutely comfortable from head to toe, washable, 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 washable.
Oh, it
I
is?
think that's, yes, you can push this right in the washer and in the dryer.
Oh, great.
Yes, so
Perfect.
do kind of use it and love it. Use it while you're, watching TV or while you're reading your book. It's gonna give you the support where you need it. Now, this is what I'm talking about when I'm telling you that this is our premium down alternative fiber fill. Why is this important? So yes, you've got that cloud-like comfort, but what you're also gonna say is that we also have that support, and it's going to maintain that the fill of it. So it's not going to break down over time. It's not going to crush. You can see that you've got that support there. So this is what Sealy does differently. And it's that, why does everybody love down? Because it's soft, it's comfortable, it's luxurious. But what don't you like about it? Those little quills that poke through, you're never going to have to worry about that with this.
Also, here's another thing I kind of love about it is, let's say you already have your regular pillows on your bed, and this is our set of 4 that come with our today's special. Here's what I kind of like.
That's what I do.
It looks good like
beautiful.
this.
It creates a bedscape.
It does. It really does. And if you put a couple decorative pillows in front of it, it's not like you've just got hideous extra big pillows that are body pillows. It looks really elegant.
This is exactly what I have. I have 4 regular size pillows, and then I have this long one, and I have a pillowcase over it to add to the color and the decor. And then it's just so wonderful at night to just cuddle up. Nobody's ever gonna yell at you for being the big spoon or the little spoon. You're gonna be able to have whatever you want, and it's gonna give you that comfort. And if you know of any woman that is thinking of getting pregnant, is pregnant, I am telling you, please, please.
Greatest gift you can give a pregnant woman.
Yes, from me having 3 children, it is a lifesaver, not only for when you're pregnant. I remember even holding the baby after and having that there. I loved it.
That's actually a great idea.
I know.
Well, and it is, there's just something about having that full body support when you're sleeping that allows me, that's why I wrestle with my king size pillows. Once I hit that right spot, I just melt. I fall deeply asleep because everything's supported perfectly.
Yes.
And unfortunately, mine aren't long enough. So I think this is such a great answer, because if I get that result with king pillows, imagine if I had one that actually was the length of my body.
Yes, it's not just your back. It's not just your hips.
Right.
Your knees.
Yep.
Sometimes it's even
All
the
the way down to my
lower
feet.
legs. You need that support full body, and that's what allows. I mean, 52 inches. Guess what else you're getting with this? Because it's Sealy, a 140-plus-year-old company that's American-made, American-designed. You're getting a limited lifetime warranty with this as well.
Wow.
Yes, we stand behind our products. It's Sealy. We've all grown up with Sealy. We're number one when it comes to not only mattresses, but the number one when it comes to most trusted as well. And what we specialize in is giving you the best night's sleep that you can possibly imagine. And we do that from top to bottom. It's just not our mattresses. It's also our bedding and it's also our pillows.
Well, here's something interesting too. I have a mattress I bought from HSN a couple years ago, but Sealy came out with a mattress topper.
I have that one. Did you
I
get
have
that
it.
one?
Yes, I got
Isn't it amazing?
If we have it in stock, I highly recommend it, honestly. I didn't think I needed it. I thought, well, this is a good mattress. It's from HSN. I love it. It's a good brand, right? I put that Sealy topper on it, and I was like, okay, game changer. Check on hsn.com. I don't know, Brandon, can you find if we have the Sealy mattress topper? Because if we do that thing, is a dream. But think about the quality of their mattresses. Think about the quality of the topper. That's why I brought it up.
Yes.
It's one of the newest launches we've done recently. Now take it into a body pillow. And we do pillows, too. We have regular pillows.
And we always listen to you. What did you like? What don't you like? We heard you love natural fibers, so that's why we did 100% cotton. It's breathable. It's naturally hypoallergenic. We know that you want it to feel luxurious on the outside just as much on the inside, so that's why we did the quilting as well.
And you did 100% cotton.
100% cotton, and that quilting really does add. And then inside, that premium down alternative fiber fill that's going to give you that support. And that support's important. You know, a lot of us, there's something about being able to hug something or cuddle something, like you said, that emotionally gives you that comfort.
Yes.
But we want to go beyond that, and we want to give you that support and that comfort from head to toe. 52 inches. So that's going to be your head, that's going to be your neck, that's going to be your back, it's going to be your hips, it's going to be your legs. It's going to give you support top to bottom.
And it's a great price. By the way, we do have the mattress topper available.
I'm telling you, my daughter, my other two daughters, I got it for my one daughter, and they begged. So I got it for them.
You got a couple more?
Yes.
It's great, and we do have it online. So check out actually a lot of great Sealy products. They've really expanded their line pretty dramatically with us here at HSN, so check that out. Thank you so much for hanging out with Rebecca, and you too. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. All right, I got a couple great shows coming up over the weekend, so I'll be with you before we actually get to celebrate the big holiday. So I won't say officially Merry Christmas just yet, but also don't forget to check out our entire concierge collection on hsn.com. And coming up next, we're going to take another look at our today's specials. Stay with us.